You're intent on going to Hong Kong, right?
Yeah, fair enough then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even knowing that you may die? No matter what. So I thought. If I were you, I'd do the same.
But sadly, I've
That's
already hit max level and put no ranks in seaman. I cannot cross the water.
Unfortunately, I am too smug to respect your grind. You sicken me. Goodbye. You will not earn my respect until you at least have 3 pin suits.
Yeah.
So now it's night time, and Lord, who knows what could happen when it gets dark.
I don't know, maybe shitty gangs will just lend you their bike for races.
I mean, that would be nice, wouldn't it? You know?
Hmm.
I love that that cat is just a complete institution around the docks. Like, we've seen it like multiple times now at this stage. It's like part of the workforce. It's great.
I mean, isn't Japan that place that
been
does
waiting
actually
for
have a
ya.
station master that's a
It's
cat?
you.
Yeah, that's true. Again, very realistic to the area then.
What are you doing here?
So, this homeless guy
Paying
has
back
been
for helping
basically
me
here at the
out.
docks the entire time,
Teach me something
since we've been coming
useful.
down this way.
Suppose
So,
I show ya
we run into
rather than
him,
tell
like, we
ya.
gave him we bought him like a cup of
Let's see
coffee
ya
a while
try and
ago,
punch me.
and that sort of stuff. So, when we were doing our stealth section earlier on to get into the old warehouse
Quit your
district,
babbling and punch.
if we had failed it multiple times, he'd pop up and give us a hand, essentially. He would, like,
You
draw out the
call
map,
that a punch?
the layout, the guard positions,
That'll be
all
the
that sort of
famous
stuff, the more we
Hazuki
failed it.
style. Only
Um,
you know the Hazuki style.
Now the
If
other
you
part of
really
this
wanna
that hasn't
know,
really been shown
give
is the
me
fact
your
that this
best
like
shot.
game is kind of on a bit of a deadline. So you'll notice
Okay,
in the
here
kind
we
of
go.
like pause menus that there is a date and time. So I think it's December 16th at the moment, and I think you basically have like it's either 2 months or 3 months like game time to finish
Why am I
off the
missing?
plot and get to Hong Kong. So if you were to keep failing that stealth section, you skip a day each time. So you
Was a
could use up
real
like 2 weeks
fight. I
just trying to
just
get into the
crushed their
warehouse.
throat. How did you do that? There's more to mastery than offense. Evasion without getting hit is an art in itself. My sensei used to call this move the shadow step.
This is
I thought it
also
was
now
just
that,
dodging.
yeah,
One step.
apparently not.
So, how about it, son? Wanna learn it?
But now also this is like now the second like old like person out on their luck that has taught us a secret move.
Yes.
It's like,
Please teach me.
is this every old
First
person
off,
like this in Japan?
show me that their
All
basic
like former Shaolin
Hazuki style
monks?
stance. All right. Hmm, that ain't too bad. Now come and do what I do. Whilst ya step forward, pull your arms in a slide real quick. Once you slide up behind, cut a blow to the neck, like so.
Huh.
Now,
Hmm.
start from your basic stance.
So again, now you have to interpret, like you have to figure out what are your controls based on what he described there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something like that. As you step forward, get ready to dodge and throw. Now your turn. Forward one step, nothing else. Your movement is not good enough.
Oh.
At the same
Hmm.
time you dodge, you gotta throw. Right, nice. You're a quick study.
So I think my prompt there was holding down, like, so the
How about a bit more
fighting buttons
practice?
basically are mapped like X is always kick, square is always punch, circle is always grab
No,
or throw,
I think I'm
depending
alright.
on, and then
Okay.
triangle is basically the dodge function. So I believe my prompt there was hold right and circle at the same time, and you get to do that shadow step there. I think I think it was a right and triangle, I should say.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Please wait.
Huh.
How do you know about the Hazuki style?
The Hazuki name's known amongst martial artists. The style of Iwao Hazuki is revered by many, including me.
Yeah, our dad is apparently a big deal once upon a time.
Quite popular in
But he's
spite
dead
of
now.
being so young he was.
My father? If you knew that move, why not use it that day?
No sense in fighting. Sometimes a clean getaway is also victory.
That's what you call being a coward.
Ever need practice in the day? Try
I have never lost a
number
fight
4.
because I
Sometimes
dick
I'll
punch
do
and
it
then run
myself.
away.
I've never lost a fight,
Be sure
mainly
to
because I've
practice
never
with
been in
me.
one. Perfect record.
Or his idea of a fight is just out of nowhere, dick punch, run away. I just redefine everything that I've lived through as a victory.
I feel like that's just a solution to all life's problems, Paul. It's like, Paul, it seems to me there's a problem with the electricity. I don't know, have you tried punching into the dick? I don't think I can, but I'll try.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Please don't.
Maybe
Please don't try to
maybe
work
he's
out the
made some very
logistics on
interesting
that.
life choices. Maybe he did try and punch his like mortgage bill in the dick.
He just like
Unfortunately,
puts his mortgage
it
bill
turned
on.
out his mortgage bill had hands.
Had very costly hands.
I should go home.
So you have to fucking go back to your house and sleep.
Well, we could sleep now, or we can have a wander around town for an hour or two.
Like he's already done a bit of training. Presumably, he should, as a martial artist, he needs to go and like, I don't know, punch rocks for a few hours.
Yeah, you can do that. You can always go. There's a few places you can go to if it's quiet to basically practice. So there is a park
Hello,
up the hill
porn
from this.
Santa. Am I old enough to drink yet?
Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, hello there. MJQ Jazz Bar offers a variety of
Like, can you just imagine? I know Santa Claus, like the get up here at the moment was exclusively inspired by Coca-Cola to put a name to a face, but or put a face to a name, I should say. But like, we don't do that over here. We don't go ho ho ho. Please use Amazon for all of your Christmas needs. You know, that's saying it's like it's capitalism. Then that's just taking the piss.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Got a minute?
I'm kind of busy at the moment. Sorry.
Got it. See you later.
But yeah, in Sakuragaoka, that's just up the road here from the Wita, there is like a park there, and like basically in the mornings you can go in there and throw hands and practice. Otherwise, you can just go into the dojo and practice anytime.
Excuse me.
Now,
Are
Paul,
you
here's Snack
alone?
Linda.
Haven't I seen you here before?
My God, she looks like she's
No,
actually designed
I
his
didn't come
character.
in here for that. Sorry, I'll come around later.
She always, whoever the voice actor is like trying to sound like kind of sultry or like, you know, like wispy in some way, but it just makes her sound like perpetually horny. And the problem is that she's being perpetually horny at a teenager. You know, I know age of consent is different in Japan and stuff, but like Snack Linda must be in her 40s. It's a bit weird.
Sorry, was he just trying to pick a fight and failing?
Hey, Ryo!
We've had run-ins with those guys before, basically, where like because they have tattoos, they're clearly in a gang, and we want to know what gang they're in so that we could possibly join them. But we weren't actually going to join them. We just wanted to find out more about other people who got tattoos.
Hello. Hey. See you around.
Not even remotely trying to service.
Yeah, you look. I guess he thinks you look too young.
In fairness, like we're known to the town. Like we're Hazuki's kids. They know what age we are. You know. Again, one also like wonderful trait about this is that like you're like every time it is nighttime around here, you will just see people like absolutely shit faced walking trying to walk home because we're all off their tits on sake, and it's just absolutely wonderful. And like again, it's a Tuesday. Like it's like there's no need for this sort of you can't be this pissed on a Tuesday, you know?
Oh, okay. Apparently that is actually okay. Well, kind of okay in Japan.
Yeah.
Apparently it's considered rude to comment on your colleague's hangout.
You say rude, but we would just call that friendly banter.
Ichiro.
Yes, but I mean like
The nights are
in
getting
like
cold,
in
aren't
the
they?
office the following day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well that's because you're just embarrassing
Also,
about it. That's
apparently it's a
different.
thing
I
where
gotta get home, Rio.
so, like
Okay.
you know how in Ireland,
See ya. Yeah. See ya.
if you're part of the drinking culture, people take turns buying entire like rounds of drinks.
Yes.
Apparently in Japan where you like sake. Everyone has like the small cup and you get like a jug of sake.
Yes.
You never pour for yourself. You only pour for other people.
Yeah.
And the way to incline that you'd like someone to fill your thing is that you offer around and pour for other people.
Yeah, yeah.
Does this also mean that if you don't want to drink that much, you basically have to leave yourself with a full cup?
Mm.
Because otherwise, people who just want to drink more will just keep topping up everyone else's drinks.
Yeah, exactly. You're still just like keep refilling anyway, so yeah.
I don't know. It's the culture
Gotta
that
get to bed.
like we're not better, but
No.
alcoholism is a popular pastime.
Oh, and like I said, especially when it comes to us, we cannot fucking complain about alcoholism. Like we've we've literally just had a at the time of recording, we literally just had a national holiday where drinking is almost like culturally encouraged. Oh, now we're dreaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, another thing we've also been having these kind of weird dreams about this like girl we've never seen before, like staring out into the moon. That's been happening since we picked up this mirror.
That is a weird mirror.
Yeah. This is the Phoenix mirror. This is the one we found in the building underneath the JoJo, shall we say? This is the one. This is the other mirror that they've been trying to find, but they can't. They already robbed the first one that they got from us. Yeah, we're going back to work. We are officially in the workforce, Paul. We are grinding away.
Glorious toil.
Yes, exactly. I mean, come on, like I can't get any better than this. We're raising forklifts to start off our morning. If only our own jobs would have something equally as fun. But also very appropriate to the job as well. It's like it looks like fun, but if anything, it's just getting you basically warmed up to do your job properly.
On your mark, almost time to go. Ready, go.
Now I'm gonna try and improve on my last record of finishing fourth last time. I know it's a tough class, but I'm gonna do my best.
Like, this strikes me as a very tricky kind of game because on the one time you want to win, on the other hand, you really would not want to fucking damage this equipment, especially because this equipment you actually fucking need to your
Yeah.
job.
Like in fairness, you can't you can't destroy the forklift. In fairness, like it's there's no health like damage on it or anything like that.
Oh no, so sorry. I suppose I'm thinking about this a little too realistically.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Well,
if you're
really
talking,
good nonsense is absolutely fine.
yeah, yeah,
And quite frankly, this is weirdly fucking delightful.
isn't it? It's just like it's nice little like work. Like it's just like I love when games like don't even remotely trying to hide the fact that they're video games. Like they're going, look, we know this doesn't work, but we know this doesn't make sense, and this sounds absolutely unrealistic. But we're a video game, and we need to give you something to do before you're bored off your tits. So here's a racing mini game.
Here's the thing, though, and why the fuck is this now reminding me of? I think there was a Rugrats video game that had its own racing sections.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, Search for Reptar.
Yeah, and now I'm just. It's reminding me of it for some reason.
Yeah, like that. But like Search for Reptar was just like a series of mini games. So like there was like a golfing mini game. There was like tennis or something like that, or like one of those kind of weird like puzzles, like they try and like knock down dominoes and stuff. Like it was all just a series of like one-off little mini games.
I think there were a few recurring ones, but yeah, it was just a bunch of mini games
Yeah,
that loosely had together a plot.
yeah. We did it as a drink and play one time.
Would make it actually right. I should go watch that.
You should. Yeah, it was
That's
actually.
a fantastic game to do for a drink and play.
Oh yeah, it was definitely like one of our more appropriate entries for drink and play, rather than just drink it.
I
To
mean,
get
like
a
just
mini
drink enough that yes, your hand-eye coordination is appropriate for a fucking toddlers now.
game. Exactly. Yeah. As I say, like it's kind of hard to try and catch up to these forklifts when all that you can do is reach 30 kilometers an hour. You know, like you kind of have to just be better at turning your fucking thing.
So close, you almost had it. Here's your prize. Thanks. It's time for work. Let's get cracking. I'm ready. Today, you gotta take this cargo to warehouse number 3. Here's the map. Don't forget the quota. No problem. Okay, good luck.
So as you can see, it's jazzing it up a little bit now by taking us to a different warehouse, in a different part of the docks.
Why?
How will we ever deal with this change in our routine?
I can only transport one crate at a time.
Obviously, we we did like warehouse 18 so well. We just have to they have to give us something else to do. Again, thankfully everything is signposted on the roads, so we won't let's say get lost, but we know where to go in case we misplace ourselves.
It would make sense given that like it's an industrialized zone.
Yes,
You want like things to be pretty obviously signposted.
exactly. I mean, God forbid we would put the crates into the wrong warehouse. I mean, that would just be awful. And we would bring shame upon the docks if we did that.
I mean, presumably, that's its own like we have yet to unlock him. We have yet to unlock the crime tier to do that. Of, oh
Yes.
no, I have misplaced this box in a wrong warehouse.
Yeah, maybe that might be the case when we if we ever fail our quota, then we might have to have the talk with our foreman. But like, I'm not gonna be honest. Unless you have an absolutely appalling sense of direction, I can't see how you wouldn't get your quota. Because like, It's quite reasonable in a sense. Now it's different if you're going to like the far end of the warehouse each time, and like if you're going from like the furthest point back and forth, and there's a ridiculously high number of boxes, that's understandable. But you can still find the shortcut. You can still find your way around, and or at least in my case, like just find a way that you can remember, so you can just keep doing that back and forth. You know.